For most of us, seeing a total eclipse is a once-in-a-lifetime historic moment. If you were to create a soundtrack for your historic day today, what would the theme song be?
The theme song?
Yeah, the song and the name of the artist.
That's a good question. What Once Was by Hers.
Nice.
It was really beautiful to kind of spend the day with my best friends and experience something I may only get to see once in my life.
And it was really beautiful to see how everybody showed up for one another in the community, and it was special to be able to spend the day with people I love. It was also the most present that I've been in a while, which was really refreshing and much needed.
My best friend from camp drove up, and so I got to see her in person for the first time in months, and I'm really glad that the eclipse happened here so that I could see her in person, even for like a couple of minutes.
I liked sitting on the grass before the eclipse for an hour or so and looking at everyone who walked by and seeing shirts maybe from their colleges or indicating where they were from.
Yeah, so these are what we're calling eclipse rocks. It's a particular type of rock that's only found in the Champlain Valley. It's, as you'll see, it's mostly this black shale with little
Iberville shale, yes.
Yeah, lines of, this is marble. And
So I saw on social media something about how if aliens could come to Earth, they would come to see this because the odds that our moon and our sun can be so aligned in size and orbit that we can even view an eclipse is pretty rare. And I think that's cool that not only are people traversing the United States to see this, but it's an intergalactic event, and that hit home, man. Yeah.
The energy bands tend to get wider as we build up to the eclipse, and then during the eclipse they kind of start tingling or vibrating almost, and then as soon as we get back into the sun coming back, they start to come back. So it's kind of like an elastic band being stretched and then snapping back into place. It's a time for initiating change in your life. It's a good time for making affirmations and willing them into effect. And here we are in a sacred space, the stone circle. It's a great place to do that.
I think the thing I'm going to remember most from this is seeing everybody on the campus just together enjoying one thing. I just feel like that's like a very rare thing to happen.
Yeah.
Especially with giant groups of people. Today felt like just like it snapped into more of like a spring feeling rather than a winter feeling like we've had the past couple like months.
Yeah.
I saw this cool clip of like an international space station or something where you could see the eclipse from space and you could see like this black dot moving through the earth. I thought that was really cool.
And I also like to think of certain celestial events as symbolizing things, and the new beginning that the eclipse represents kind of motivates me to bring in more positivity and love and good things into my life right now.
We found this nice little clearing in the woods near the lake there, and there's this nice big rock, and we had a direct view of the eclipse.
I feel that despite it being a celestial event, I've never felt more on Earth before, and that was very nice.
The collective silence before the totality, and then when everything went dark, everybody got really loud.
Right as it went to full totality, we started screaming "Dune," like the "Lisan al-Gib" phrase at the sun, and we had a couple howls. Yeah, that was my favorite part.
Oh my God!
There we go! I thought that everything would just go dark, but the sun was covered by the moon in such a magnificent, amazing way, and the ring that was created in the sky, the white ring of the sun, was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. And just being able to experience that with everyone, my fellow students and friends, was an unforgettable experience. I'm so happy and so grateful to have gone through that, and it feels like a rebirth in a lot of ways.
Come on, we're freshmen in college.